Yeah, so we're here at Goose River, and I wanted to show you guys, this is a great spot for kayaking and fishing. It's a great natural resource here, so I want to take you guys down closer to the water and just give you a different perspective here. So we're actually in a moderate drought. Right now you can see the water level is quite low. We are in a drought, moderate drought, but yeah, we haven't had much rain. And I probably kayaked here a couple of years ago with a friend, and the water was obviously much higher. But yeah, this is a beautiful spot. It's a great place for kayaking and canoeing and fishing. And so this Goose River continues northward, ultimately connecting to Swan Lake. And then this drains all the way into Belfast Bay, which I might show you later on. But just to give you an idea of the culvert here. So I'm going to cross over just to give you a different perspective on this side. This can be kind of a dangerous intersection, so it's key to look both ways. So here's a view looking south, and again, it just keeps flowing south down into ultimately the Belfast Harbor. So, hi, good afternoon. We're here at a local cemetery, and we're here today to pay respects to a close friend of our family, and also to just to do some cleanup on their gravesite. So we have a beautiful day here, and perfect weather to be here, and to help sort of clean up their site here. So I just want to show you guys how beautiful it is here. Yeah, so the family member that we're paying respects to, him and his wife and their son, he actually served in World War II and saw action against Germany in World War II. He did come home with a Purple Heart. He sustained some injuries, but such a beautiful man, and so it's an honor to be here in his memory and his service. Thank you. Yeah, you can film. Just get a little bit of soap in there. Shirley and Lester, are you still filming?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's okay. And I wanted to do this with Grammy. We talked about it.
What about that?
Huh? Yeah, so I think that's their family stone, and then this is their son Lester Jr., who passed at the age of 21. He got hit by a car. There, you can see there's a lot of lichen on here. I thought I was going to come over and just clean it up, get some of this stuff off. Yeah, we have a scraper as well. Okay, yes, put that right up in there. Yeah, we want to get that stuff out of there. We'll come back. And this is his wife, Shirley, a good friend as well. They both grew up in the area. Lots of great stories from these guys. But yeah, growing up, I'd see these guys all the time. I would stop and say hi to them. You know, they're friends with my parents. They play cards on Friday and Saturday night. Sometimes we'd have dinner with them. You know, we grew up with them. They were just friends of the family, if you will. Alright, let's do a quick rinse. See where we're at here. We could even do a couple rounds. What do you think?
Just need some.
Yeah, and I'm really against the idea of using chemicals, harsh chemicals. Good job, honey. So yeah, I just wanted to, just provide a little bit of context here. The gentleman and his wife that we're paying tribute here today. On the backside, there's a family grave here. On the backside, there's, I believe these are the parents of Lester. So his father, born in 1883, passed in 1963. So 80 years old. And then his mother, Murdis, born 1886, died 1970. So she was 84. So just interesting, when you think about Lester, a gentleman that I grew up with, he passed in 1990. But to see his parents being born in the late 1800s, pretty amazing, really. Just to give you a sense of time and whatnot here. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little genealogy part with you. Okay guys, so we're here. Earlier I showed you Goose River, and that was a couple miles upstream. So here we're actually at the mouth of the Goose River, which is pretty cool. This local spot, I used to hang out here a lot in my younger days, but this particular location, it's we used to call it Vietnam. And in the spring and summer, when the leaves are out, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty shady spot. We could drive our car probably right on this road I'm walking on. Come over here and hang out. Great views of Belfast, though. I want to show you guys. I'm going to get down here quickly. It's a beautiful afternoon here. So you can see to my right, the Belfast, downtown Belfast. So yeah, a lot of acorns here. So yeah, I want to give you guys a view. Can't really see it too well, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So off in the distance, in the foreground is a lobster, but in the background there's a bridge, Belfast waterfront and downtown, and then directly across is the Belfast Commons and continues along. So this is northwest Penobscot Bay, and you can see there's been some erosion here. We've had some pretty good sized storms over the last few years. So, and this place in particular, I feel like is a great measuring stick, if you will, in terms of the erosion here. Just, you know, you can measure the rates of erosion, and we are losing a lot of land up and down the coast here. So further on is Northport, where we live, and just a beautiful view here, guys. It's a beautiful afternoon, and again, I want to show you the mouth here of Goose River. So to my left, you can see where the mouth of the river comes out. So we're going to continue to hike on here. So I noticed with this camera in particular, when I zoom in, if you will, the quality, there's less quality and better quality when I zoom out, so I just kind of keep it out. Very conscious of ticks here. There are ticks, but probably so close to the ocean, there's that fine line where they probably have a hard time reproducing in certain microclimates, especially close to the ocean, but I'd like to see some data on that. Okay, so earlier I mentioned erosion here from storms, and here's a perfect example, guys. A lot of trees down, getting battered by huge waves, and big winds too, strong winds. So we're getting closer, and again, it's late fall here, so most of the leaves are down. The trees are barren. Last time I was down here was in the spring, and this is a pretty unique fishing spot. Just to give you guys sort of an example of the elevation gradient here. So, and the upper part, the Vietnam part, if you will, I mean, I think this was all probably glacial outwash, if you will. And then this Goose River was part of that. So this might be an old hydroelectric dam here. I don't really know a lot about this particular part. Some holes here. Looks like maybe a trail there. Yeah, here's a kind of a cool shot. Get a little bit closer. Very cool. Just give you guys a view. All right. Okay, so here we are. This is the mouth of the Goose River. And I kind of want to walk up here just to give you an idea of the hydrology here. Okay. So yeah, we got a pretty narrow channel right here. And so people fish here. I know some buddies who fish here. It's a pretty unique fishing spot, honestly. I mean, obviously this is a man-made structure. Definitely there's some impediments in terms of fish being able to migrate upstream. But it's a beautiful spot. So this is where the Goose River empties out. So when I showed you earlier upstream, this Goose River meanders a little ways down here. And this is where it empties into Belfast Harbor, Belfast Bay, if you will. And again, we are in northwest Penobscot Bay, so just a beautiful spot. So I wanted to show you guys that. Yeah, unfortunately, I see some trash there as well. You know, I mentioned that on previous vlogs. You know, it's everywhere. It's not just a problem in the Philippines. It's a problem. It's a humanity problem, right? Plastic and garbage and waste management. So yeah, this is a pretty cool spot. Again, very picturesque. You can hear some birds chirping, and yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a trail along this wall, but I definitely don't want to risk any injuries. I'm feeling a little more cautious, so I'm going to head back up, guys. And it looks like I could hike up this trail, but I'm going to go back this way. So yeah, beautiful day, guys. Hope you're enjoying this scenic part of Goose River. So there's a little bit of a side trail here. I'm just going to come down, show you guys. I'm under an oak tree. Typically these are the last leaves to come down in the fall. So it looks like a fisherman, left their gear here, which from my understanding, I fish a little bit myself, but sadly this is illegal. Whoever's gear this is, they should definitely come and get it. So yeah, just another view of the obviously they used a lot of granite when they built this. It's a little sandbar up ahead, and I'll give you guys a shot of that sandbar. So you got the sandbar, and then way off in the distance is Northport, where we live. We're really close by, but yeah, just a cool spot, guys. Really pretty here. Just an amazing day, amazing afternoon. So excited to share this with you guys. So, you know, just to reiterate, it's not a spot where you can access easily. I mean, it's sort of, I think if you're local, it's easier. But yeah, it depends on how adventurous you are. I don't know if you're going to find it on Google Maps or not, but I don't know exactly. But yeah, I think it's okay to drop in and out quickly. Yeah, I want to show you guys that huge boulder over there. And again, a lot of these large rocks were deposited by glaciers 10 to 12,000 years ago when they receded. Yeah, so still heading back to the car, and I just noticed these two sailboats here, right out front here, and just to picture as most of the boats are in right now, but you got a few stragglers out here, and I mean, some people actually winter on their boats. I don't know if this is the case. They might still be getting ready to head south, but it just adds to the beauty here. So yeah, walking back to the car, and I noticed this interesting fusion of man and nature. Some old piping that has sort of grown, or the tree has grown around into it. Kind of interesting. I mean, this obviously at one point was an industrial part of Belfast. There's some concrete pillars over there. Looks like they were holding up some tanks of some sort. So yeah, I just thought it'd be interesting to share with you guys. Okay guys, so this is a place called Saturday Cove. It's a very picturesque spot here. I'm just going to walk out so you can see. So earlier we were at the Goose River as it entered into Belfast Harbor, and this is, excuse me, we're probably 10 to 15 minutes south of there on the opposite side. So this is Western Penobscot Bay. Again, it's very, very beautiful here. It's a late fall afternoon, and we've been having some incredible temperatures. Have been way above normal, and we've broken record after record. It's been a pretty amazing run. So directly in front of us is a private island. Pretty obscure. Been over there recently. Beautiful views. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the beauty here of Saturday Cove on this beautiful Sunday. So this is our last stop of the day, and this is a spot called Duck Trap, and we are, I think we're in Lincolnville now. But yeah, this is a spot called Duck Trap. I'm just going to walk over here real quick. Let me show you guys this part real quick first, because it's so beautiful. And this place got battered last December by that storm we had on the 18th of December. water was coming right over this causeway, and I was down here filming for that. So behind is Duck Trap Mountain, and I'll see if I can zoom in for you guys. That's Duck Trap Mountain in the background, the Duck Trap Bridge, and sort of the Duck Trap Reservoir, if you will. Again, I'm going to zoom out just because I know the quality of the picture's better. So another nice spot for kayaking and fishing. There are some ducks over there swimming. So we came down here this spring and it was pretty beat up. We couldn't even park. So I'm glad to see that they've had some engineers come in and fix it. Ooh, we got a... looks like a duck flying away. You can tell the water drops off. I mean, it's pretty deep here, so here's the little channel here. Used to swim down here in high school. It's a pretty strong current, so it's a little risky. I mean, you got to be careful down here. Be a strong swimmer and be super careful, as we always were. But yeah, beautiful spot here. Great fishing spot. And that's Owlsboro off in the distance. So yeah, another beautiful spot here on the mid-coast.
Yeah.